Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel, and we start a new month. We are September the 1st, 2025. What does that mean? That means that today we look at the market share numbers for Windows operating system. So how's Windows 10, Windows 11 going? It's a weird, funky month that happened in August. So if we see here, we look in the July numbers, huge peak. The ascending slope for Windows 11 is steep and going well. Windows 10 drops by about the same amount, and then in August it drops sharply on Windows 11 and goes up sharply on Windows 10. So this is, I think, a distortion in the numbers. It's not that people went back to Windows 10 or things like that. I don't think that represents anything like that, because the end of Windows 10 is near, if you don't count the extended support. It's mostly that there must have been some distortion in the July numbers that were maybe too high for Windows 11, too low for Windows 10, and they kind of caught back. But still, even if you take that into account, Windows 11 now around the world has more computers running it than Windows 10 by about 4%. So this is 3.5% if you want. And this shows that the trend of Windows 11 gaining momentum is there. If we look at North America, particularly North America, it's obvious. There's 20% difference. I mean, Windows 11 is the operating system now that most computers use. Windows 10 is still good at 38.8 though. It's still a lot of computers out there, but we're inching closer to that 60% that's going to be passed in North America for Windows 11. So depending on where you live, if we look at Europe data, for example, Europe data will tell us that Windows 10 is 10% ahead of Windows 11. So this is what makes those numbers, when you look worldwide, different. In Europe, still more than half of the computers are running Windows 10. So I guess a lot of people there will probably be taking the extended support. And this is where it's going to be interesting for these numbers. It's going to be interesting because as we go into extended support, the first extended support month officially will kind of be November, because October is where it all ends, but October will still have the updates, the security updates. So it's really November that we will look at for Windows 10 numbers after end of support. And it's going to be interesting to see where do we start at end of support with people going into the extended version, the extended support for security. It's going to be interesting. But still, Windows 10 has a lot of machines out there, and that extra year of updates, there's going to be millions of PCs using it for sure. It's going to be also interesting to see as we go into 2026, by the end of that year of support, how many people will still have a Windows 10 machine. That data will also be interesting to look at during the year 2026. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.